Hello, my name is Wanda Bezona. In 1975, my parents loaded everything they owned into a station wagon, along with us six kids, and we made the long journey from Minnesota to Alaska. We wound up in Two Rivers, which is 23 miles northeast of Fairbanks. Two Rivers is a small community, but back then it was even smaller. With only 7 kids in my kindergarten class, I had limited options for friendships. I learned at a very young age the importance of getting along well with others. Shortly after I graduated, I was married, and we were blessed with a son we named Brandon. It was a short marriage, but that's okay. Brandon has been an anchor in my life since the day he was born. In 1999, I was set up on a blind date with Jeff, who had come to Alaska to go hunting. It was a great year. Jeff shot a moose and found me. Luckily for me, it was in that order. Shortly afterwards, Brandon and I moved to Washington State to be with Jeff and his 2 sons. After 10 years in retail, I decided it was time to change careers and got my real estate license. I sold real estate the 6 years that I lived there, which complemented Jeff's career as a contractor. But in 2004, my mother passed away, and it was at that time that Jeff and I decided to load up everything that we owned, including our kids, and make the journey back to Alaska. We wound up back out in Two Rivers. Shortly after we got there, Jeff started up his own construction company, and I got a job at UAF, which is where I still work. I knew I was in over my head, trying to take care of the books for Jeff's business, so I began taking classes at the university, which would enable us to not have to hire out for those services. During this time, Jeff and I combined our skills and purchased a few homes, some of which we flipped and the others we kept as rentals. We finally got married after 15 years and are coming up on our 3rd anniversary. To celebrate, we will spend almost the full month of February in Hawaii. We have several hikes picked out and intend to go charter fishing. We would also like to squeeze in a lava boat tour. This might make the first speech a little complicated, but I think I have that figured out. We planned this trip around our first grandson's first birthday. We wanted to make sure we were back here in time to celebrate that with him. I began my pursuit of an associate's degree in 2012. With working full-time, taking care of the books for Jeff's business, working on houses nights and weekends, and working out, I have very little time for classes. But after 5.5 short years and 3 classes to go, I'll obtain my degree by the end of the summer. Throughout my life, I've developed a love for woodworking and painting. I enjoy hiking, biking, running, and weight training. Exercise is a very important part of my life. I hope to be hiking and biking well into my 90s, if I'm still alive. I have no experience with public speaking, and I'm not comfortable with it. That is why I have waited so long to take this course. Now that I have no choice, as I am almost done with my program, it has finally found its way to my class schedule. Although I have saved this course for last out of dread, I do see the benefits of it. I look forward to hearing your introductions and tackling this semester with you. Thank you.